Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from binaryoptionstutor.com. Here today with another really sleepy tonight. Way behind on other stuff to do, but I'm here today with another bracket trade, a touch bracket trade on the Nadex platform. You can see I got into this trade with a little one contract and I'm selling. It's slightly in the money now. Slightly in the money. Uh, $2 is not enough to take because you're in and out. The round trip, as people call it, is gonna cost you that. So, but I have set up a target. I'm going to buy it back down here if we can. If we can get to 11.95. I'm gonna buy it back there, and you can see I bought it. I bought it at 12.07. Let's just call it 12.07. Want to buy it back at 11.95. So I'm not looking for a big move. I'm looking for, well, it'll really probably be 15 pips, but I'm gonna miss something on the spread. So we're gonna say that's 12. So just a simple trade, low hanging fruit. Take a quick peek at the chart and show you guys what I'm thinking and what I'm trading around. Okay, this is a different chart. This is an hourly chart, but I got all my overlays here, same as on the channel surfing chart. These are days. So you see we're up that day, down that day. I want to touch on that candle. This huge candle yesterday that may have possibly just been someone emptying their books at the end of the month, because as I'm recording this, it's like May the 1st. But it's a huge candle around the end of the day, shaking the market, it looks like to me, and they seem to be rejecting around this deviation level. That's, I wish I could make it a little bigger for you guys. Let's pull this down, and let's pull this down. That deviation level is negative, I'm sorry, it's positive half deviation. So that's half a deviation. My number that's here, but I don't have to stay to that number. I'm just above here at 112.48. That's where they'll stop me out automatically. My percentage for hitting this number on today is 6%. So in other words, there's a 94% chance that we won't touch that number today. So here's my hope. I seen that rejection in the price action right there. What's a challenge is that the day is up, but I'm only trying to get, let's say, back to about here on this candle right here. We just done this within the last 3 hours. So if we get that, I'll get my little quick in and out. My crosswalk really isn't giving me, it's not giving me a real strong indication, because it's just gray, and I know that that's a gray, that means it's a gray area. There's really a lot of indecision. But in a way, that is also what got me into the trade, because it's not a strong iteration up, so I didn't believe in this rally, and I believe that I can come back, and I believe it'll come back and I can catch a few pips there. So I'll see you guys after the trade, unless I decide to sell the trade on the other side. Hi guys, once again this is Alfred from binaryoptionstutor.com. Okay, I'm doing a recap, and we're going to look at a few charts very quickly. I fell asleep, couldn't capture the last of the bet, but you can see right here where we got in bracket selling on 1, and we got in at 1.1207, and that was at 4:59 Eastern, about 4 o'clock my time. And you can see over here where the trade expired. I was asleep while it exited. That working order got popped to mine, and we bought it back for 11.95. So that's a fast 12 pips profit. Let's look at a few charts right fast. There's something I want to bring up. I'm sorry. Very sleepy and going right back to bed after this. Um, Here's a rejection at value area. You see, rejection. We popped. We made it to the pivot. We rejected again. This is an arrow about where I came in at. Again, we hit that value area. Rejected again. Okay, that's one lens. Now, let's look at another lens. Again, here's where we got in. We got in between these 15 pip lines here on the channel surfing template that I just done free on our site. And you can see we got a little higher, and then we just started to tank because, like I explained before, often you'll start to see price action hitting in between this large 15 pip purely price move and a 4 hour uh, a 4 hour Dungeon channel. And once we get stuck in there and you start to see that flattening, then it could mean that the run is over. So we never went back to touch that wick again. If I I really wanted also to have the 41 pips, but I didn't intend on letting it run all the way to the 41 pips if it would have ran against me. I went to sleep because, with the statistics, I thought I had a pretty good shot, and the trade could stay on for a couple of days unless I got popped out, stopped out on the other side, I mean. But that's the second chart, and you guys can see it's basically the same thing, showing you. Okay, here's the chart that I was actually looking at, and you saw that on my screen at the first half. And again, same thing. Gray area, that got me in. Rejection, this time, rejection here at the 1/2 deviation, which is going to be somewhere around the central pivot. It's also going to be somewhere around the value area low. And when I see that we can't get up over value area low, it's probably going to be a down day. When I see that we can't get ahead of a 1/2 deviation, at some point it's probably going to be a down day because I've captured that failure in the market. And when I see that we've only got gray areas here on my crosswalk, and that signals indecision to me, so there's not really strength going up. So I can trade off of that also as being a down day. This larger time frame was probably up when I started to bet. Well, it was up when I started to bet, but now we've turned and we've headed to the south side on the day. That's all I had, guys. I hope that clears some things up. It makes a lot of sense. See you guys on the next video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If we've helped you, please help us by sharing this content with others. Also, remember to hit the bell so that you can get notifications of when we release new videos. See you guys next time. I'm wishing everybody the best of success trading, and I hope this series on low-hanging fruit is helping some guys out with spotting low-hanging fruit and trading on Nadex. Bye for now.